Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Number 8. Today we've got to pull some shards to finish off the summon rush, which we did not make much progress on yesterday. So that's cool. Gonna be going for that, which will finish for me the Mad Hatter Fusion. And yeah, we also have news on the summon event coming this weekend. So I'll cover that here as well. So on Thursday, that's tomorrow. There's going to be a guaranteed champion only for 23 hours. But on your 40th shard, you'll get Delaja. This should be before, in fact, it is before the 2x, before there's going to be a 10x as well. It's before that too. And yeah, so it's kind of out there in the middle of nowhere. The only reason you're doing this is if you need Delaja to fuse Mikage. If you are only missing Delaja and you've got almost everything else, then it's worthwhile. If you're missing loads of them or you've finished the fusion, then I think it's not worthwhile. Yeah, I think these guaranteed events or progressive chance events for Mikage epics show up every now and then. And I mean, when you're stuck on just one or two epics left for Mikage, personally, I think at that point it's worth it. And at any other point, it's there's that. On Friday, that's the 24th of January, we're going to have a 2x for epics and legendaries from Ancient Shards, overlapping a 10x from the Knave of Hearts. The 10x will be for just Friday, Saturday, and not on Sunday if you don't want to get him. I mean, he's new, so it's always pretty good to have a 10x for a champion you don't have, presuming you don't have him. He has some initial reviews in there. They're moderately good, you know, it's about 4.5. Phantom Shogun, probably his best area. Yeah, he's interesting. I've really seen very little about him. He's perhaps not like a super exciting champion, but he does have some potential. An AoE attack stealing 2 buffs from each target on a 3-turn cooldown is pretty good. Continuous heal on your allies. Unkillable and taunt on him. This is actually a really good move. I mean, you force enemies to attack you at single target. You've got unkillable so you can live through. And stealing 2 random buffs can be very strong. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. It's a great move. Day 1, okay, it can do a bit of healing. It can provoke. It's fine. Nothing special. Its passive, swap HP with an enemy. Heal reduction. That could be useful against Amius. I think that could certainly help equalize HP levels of allies, increase defense on all allies. Again, it's a decent move, though I think it has somewhat limited uses. It's not bad for Arena. It's great for Amius. That's about it, really. Maybe some Fire Knight stuff, but probably the rest of his stuff doesn't really fit Fire Knight. And then he's got like sort of fully restoring his destroyed max HP, and yeah, and so on. I don't know. Yeah, he's a strange one. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting him because I don't have him. I'm not sure how much I would use him. Probably, to be honest, you probably would find some use for him in Arena. He could be kind of interesting, I think. But I'm also, I don't know. Like I said, it's always hard to recommend any of these champions that are unproven, right? That it's not easy to always judge champions on paper, and until you actually see them in action, it can be a bit underwhelming. For me, I'm going to skip it. I think to me this is a pretty easy skip weekend, unless there's again some surprise hero's path or something overlapping this. I don't really see why I would go for it. There's been no news about any sort of hero's path or decks of fate or any Titan events between this Mad Hatter Fusion, which is coming to an end, by the way. It ends in 1 day, 6 hours. It is coming to an end. And we've got no info on what's happening in between. I'd say, you know, you'd have to hear about a Titan event pretty soon for that to happen because they are, by definition, very long. If there is no Titan event, then I suppose we might expect a Hero's Path or a Deck of Fate or both potentially squeezed in, which is potentially a bit worse. It could mean that you could have a big summon event like dropped on a Tuesday or something like that. Whereas with the Titan event, you don't always have to do all the summon events. So that's sort of my take. It is just a 2x Ancient. It's a fine time to pull Ancients early on, but I'm not too pushed about it. We might actually pull some Ancients here today. Let's see. I wouldn't mind getting ACELIN. Let's lock ACELIN in, obviously, there. For our Void Shards, we're going to lock in Marishka. I actually don't have Emic either, but I would certainly much rather Marishka. We'll lock in ACELIN here. I've got a good selection of shards, and yeah, we definitely need 100% to do the 3,000 points for these final 25 fragments I need. I think I might as well go to the 4,100 and get 100 epic regal masks. I actually do have, from some of the epic fragments, I've actually fused. Can I see it over here? If I look at equipped, I do actually have 2 cat's gazes. I've got 2. So I feel like I'm already hogging them. You guys are trying to get them, and I'm hogging them here. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I feel like I don't really need more. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a third one. Might as well grab it. Why not? It seems relatively low cost to do an extra 1,000 points in Summon Rush, where 100 epic relic fragments right now is quite useful. And the barrel's fine as well. So yeah, I think what we'll do, let's do 2 sacred shards, see how that does us. We've already, oh no, we've not built up the progressive chances reset. Oh, that sucks. I thought it would carry over from Fina, but no, it has reset. Yeah, sure. Let's do a couple of sacreds. Why the heck not? This is just seeing if we get lucky. It's an epic. Shatterbones. He's probably all right, for empowering. And another one is an epic as well. That's fine. Venom Mage. Great epic. Cool. Okay. I think I will stop at 20 sacred shards. That's just fine. That's 1,000 points off it. Let's do maybe we do a 10 pull of voids, and then we'll see where we're at. Then we maybe finish it off with some ancients. We just sort of mix them all in. No idea where I'm at in my Void Mercy. I've not been tracking it. Really, it's taken its time on these Void Rares. Wow. Sea of Rares. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Oh, is it all rare? Oh, yes, it is. 10 rares, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get jealous now. We used all my luck yesterday, huh? Right, that's brought us most of the way there. I will grab this energy. That's just fine. So 2,700 points. So we need to get another 1,400. Yeah, another 10 pull of voids is right. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Another 10 pull of voids. Yeah, sure, let's do it. And then we can finish off with some ancients. Maybe I should do ancients, but it's fine. I'm definitely very reluctant to pull extra sacred shards because they're so ridiculously expensive. There are sometimes decent deals on void shards, relatively. So, like, void shards are something I would buy occasionally, whereas I would pretty much never, ever buy sacreds, ever. So, yeah, that's sort of my logic there. Let's just throw some stuff in the vault. Great. Yeah, let's do a 10 pull. Why the heck not? And there's a small chance we could get a Marishka. We'll take it. Building up some Void Mercy too. Not the end of the world. The only downside is we might expect... I guess if we just had 2x Ancients, it probably won't be 2x Voids for a little bit. We've got a while to build the stock back up. We got 1 Epic out of 20 Void Shards, and the Epic was Andrisia. Sure, why not? All right, and that should have done it just about bang on. Unless my calculations are way off. My calculations are a big chunk off. Oh, that's right, because it's only 120. Well, let's do a couple of Ancients. We do a 10 pull for fun? Sure. Oh, I've got no champ capacity. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, we'll just do a YOLO 10 pull. Why not? YOLO 10 pull, lock it in. And I think that's enough points. Oh man, the Ancients are so much faster than the Voids. How fast are 10 pulls of Primals in comparison? I have no idea. Look at that. Beautiful 10 rare champions. That's what we want to see. We'll forge up our relic parts now. We got a bit of the way towards the rank 5 chicken. I really don't care. So we're not too bothered about that. So let's forge up some relics. We actually have enough for a full rare complement. I do need to do Chimera today as well. The rare... Oh my god! What? Oh my god! That's my third cat's gaze. God, like... I'm sorry, guys. I'm hogging them. Let's make another cat's gaze from this epic. It's a Hatter's Reserve. Now I've got 2 Hatter's Reserve. Wow. Okay. Who do I put this on? I mean, I've got plenty of damage dealers. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. So I've got my first one on Ninja. Ninja has the bigger one. It's force. It's plus 12. I've got a plus 9 one on Marius. Yeah, I mean, we've got a third one. That is juicy. That is juicy. I mean, I could put it on Thor for Hydra. That's good. Trunda now has the Erethi Coronet. We could put it on Thor. I do use Thor for Hydra. I mean, I do use Gurgo for damage in Arena from time to time. I have the nice accuracy booster on Lazarius, but we could give Lazarius Cat's Gaze. Would be fine. He-Man, I do use sometimes. He has nothing. Eilil, I've been talking about him. He's got the Malefic Talon. It would be a very big damage increase to give him the Cat's Gaze, I would think, for Arena. Yeah, holy moly. I'm cracking up. I can't believe it. I've got three. Like, say what you will about these events. I feel like I've been very lucky, but I mean, I feel like I could have been 1/3 as lucky as I've been through these events and still would have walked away pretty happy. 3 Cat's Gaze. Wow. That is absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I need to get some good gemstones to fill it in. I've had fairly bad gemstone luck on my account. Can we see my gems? I've pulled many of these do more damage in dungeons and many of these extra resistance. And I've got a couple of bomb ones which are okay. But yeah, I just keep pulling these do more damage in dungeons, which is not very useful. Well, I don't want to waste a good relic socket on that. Yeah, I mean, let me know, who would you put this relic on? Yeah, I'm curious. I am curious. For my arena builds, these are like my main arena champs. Like Freya does a bit of damage, and she's dropped lethal. I've made her faster. We're testing that out. Marius has it. I only have Unholy Grail on Rotus. I mean, Cat's Gaze on Rotus, kind of spicy when we factor in like Merciless plus his A3. I think he's already ignoring like loads of defense. I don't feel like he needs it. I feel like a defensive relic would be better. Be very strong on Wukong. I use sometimes He-Man, Eilil. I've even been using, I've got a video coming soon. I've been using Sir Nicholas, believe it or not, though he isn't even booked, but he's been very good with Lady Noelle. Video on that may be coming tomorrow. Yeah, let me know, who should I put this on? We could actually give him the Hatter's Reserve. That would probably be fine. He just do more damage. He needs the damage boost. Give him more HP. Seems good. That seems pretty logical to me. Of course, Narcy. We should probably give Narcy's a Hatter's Gaze. I do use Narcy's a lot, and that ignore defense is quite juicy. Yeah, we should probably consider that. Yeah, maybe I'll give him maybe the Hatter's Reserve. Isn't that crazy? That might be fine. That might be fine to slap on him to squeeze a bit more damage out. It could also be okay on Rotus, maybe. Less damage if their attack is lower, likely. More damage, their max HP is lower. He does build up his max HP. That could maybe be good on Rotus. I'll wait. I'll see what you guys think. But yeah, some more videos coming soon. If you notice, the videos this week have been fairly late and whatnot. I have been called to jury duty at the moment in Ireland, so I've been really busy. Unfortunately, it's a lot of time missing, which sucks. So yeah, videos are going to be a bit late. Like I said, I do have a Sir Nick video ready to come out. Sorry that this news video was a bit late, but I think it's still plenty of time to make your decision about the weekend in terms of what you're summoning. We did not get ACELIN or Mariska today, but that's fine. I will try to get around. I've been working on her already, Fina. I will try to get you guys a video on Fina. Maybe over the weekend I'll have time to sit down and experiment a little bit. We'll see, but very much strapped for time this week and a bit of next week as well. That's life, eh? Civic duty and whatnot. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you had good luck in your shard pulls. Actually, before I forget, because I would forget and it would be a disaster, we could maybe save Sabatha, right? But I am not going to bother. Like, we could try to save her for champ. I think there's... No, there's champion training tomorrow. We could level her up then. I am not going to bother. I'm going to power level this Sabatha right now. Because, yeah, I ain't risking it. I am not risking being so busy tomorrow I forget to do the fusion. I'm missing out on the whole fusion. That would be an absolute disaster. So we're just doing it right now. We're doing it right now. And you know what? We could probably summon our summon pool as well. But let's get Mad Hatter fused up. It needs to happen. Boro free to play suffering 1 million silver. Yep, that's fine. Mad Hatter secured, which I'm very excited about as well. I think he's a super good legendary. Maybe we should give him the Hatter's Reserve. Is it good for him? No, but the lore. The lore. But Mad Hatter, welcome to the squad. Welcome to the team. Let's do our summon pool for the lols. Again, this might overlap with the weekend, but I'm not planning to summon shards anyway. It is only an epic. It's a Fodbor the Bard. Fine for some Cursed City stages, but that's all we got from that. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.